Gem, how's the mood in the group?
Yeah, I think naturally just a little bit disappointing. We come off a few losses, but the girls are really excited. We're always upbeat at training. We have a really good training session today, and we just reset and move forward to this week's game.
What did you take out of last week?
I think, we always knew going into this side that North were an incredible team. We set some goals for ourselves and we were able to reach them as a team, and I think that's what we take out of it. Like North are playing really well, but we set some goals and targets that they were doing in the competition, and we wanted to stop their transition and particular things that they were doing, and we were able to do that. So I think that's a tick, and we take a positive out of that one.
Do you feel like the group's come a long way, and like we're sort of near the halfway point? Do you feel like you've seen strong progression even from round one to where we are now?
Yeah, absolutely, and I know that can seem a little bit different when we're still sitting one win, and that's what we were last year. But I think there's a lot of positives out of that. Our list has changed so much, and we've got some really key players, and we're still trying to find our flow. There's a lot of girls that have come off and on in the team through injury. So I think just finding that balance and to keep supporting each other and training. We know that we're knocking on the door and those wins will come, and when they do, we'll make sure we celebrate them well.
I have to obviously ask about Hannah. You're, as a senior player, was there something that she's not doing well enough to be in the team? And from your point of view, what is that and what do you say to them?
Yeah, Han's really young but an incredible player, and she's got the world at her feet, and I think she just needed to go away and do a little focus on a little bit of key points for herself, and she played in the scrimmage on the weekend and performed really well, and she's got amazing support around her, and we're wrapping our arms around her, and she knows what she needs to do, and no doubt she'll get back up on her feet.
Lauren said she wasn't living up to the standard of the Port Adelaide Football Club. Were there certain areas from your point of view that you thought, she needs to do a certain thing better?
I think there's a period of our game that we all want to strive for, and we all trust each other that we're doing the work sort of behind closed doors, and we know that Han's had some difficult times off the field with some certain areas in her family and stuff. She lost her granddad as well. So I think just for Han, like I said, she's very young, but she has that support, and for her, it's just about going away and going back to her basics, because her basic is above the rest. So she's such a natural footballer, and she's finding her feet, and I noticed today she had a really good training session.
How's she doing? Is she okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
She's holding up all right?
Yeah, she's holding up well.
That's good. Tell us about the threads. They look pretty fun.
Yeah, absolutely love them. Not biased, but we looked really good on the weekend, and I'm incredibly proud of our Guernseys this year, and I worked really closely with the artist Junkaya Ken. So an amazing opportunity going into this weekend as well, Indigenous Round at home. It's another opportunity to showcase all the incredible work that Indigenous people do in the community and this amazing game that we play, and I'm excited to share that with our fans and supporters this weekend at Alberton.
Gem, the Port Adelaide has 5 First Nations players in our AFLW team, which is league leading. Is it really special to be part of that and part of a club that values that contribution? Yeah, absolutely. To have 5 Indigenous players, and the amazing work that they do on and off the field, you see it that, at their workplace or wherever they are, they're massive key pillars of our group, and to be able to run out and train with them, or whether it's during games or at training, and to feel supported by them, and not only that but the club, and the amazing work you see that the club does in the community is really exciting, and I can't wait for this weekend to be able to share that with everyone. And just on this weekend, Gold Coast, what do you sort of make of them? They're having a relatively good season this year. How do you think you're going to take that on? Yeah, absolutely. We won't go into any game lightly. Gold Coast have been playing really well. They're a very contested, competitive side, and we want to make sure we match that and bring that, and we'll play for 4 quarters, and if we can get everyone down to support us this weekend, and obviously an amazing round being Indigenous round, and hopefully get the win in front of our home crowd.